Like, if I call you my brother, you know what it is. And breaking the code, I could be calm, cool, collective. If we start wilding, I'm changing the mode.
Welcome back to the Harding Way, everybody. As you see, we back home now from Atlanta. If you saw like the Devontae Adams video and the winners and losers video, you know what I'm referring to. But we are back. Another week of football. Of course, more picks. So can get right into it. We've been doing pretty decent so far in the last couple of weeks, but my goal at one point, just 1 point. I want to get at least like over 10, 11, 12, maybe right or something. We got bye weeks now coming up, so it's gonna be less games, so the odds will get almost a little better or a little worse. I'm not sure how that works. I feel like in my favor, less games, less wrong answers. That's how I think about it. But also less games, less right answers. But enough yapping. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with Thursday Night Football game that's happening tonight as I'm recording this and as you're seeing this video. Buccaneers Falcons. I feel like this is a pretty simple one, folks. If you're not picking the Buccaneers, almost like what are you doing? I'm sorry. Baker Mayfield's hot. He's looking good. Mike Evans pretty much is carving out the rest of his Hall of Fame resume right now. I made a short about that, but I'm just, hey, like, he's doing some things. So definitely got to go with the Bucks here. I feel like there's less discussion on that, especially like when you have targets like Kyle Pitts barely seeing the ball. I can't ride with the Falcons. They look good. Way to get a win in New Orleans. I mean, in Atlanta versus New Orleans. Excuse me, but yeah, gotta go Tampa Bay here. No doubt about it. But then we have our first London game on Sunday, 9:30. I'm actually excited. Love the London games because now football is basically happening all day. Got Vikings, Jets. This one's, once again, very simple for me. Give me the Vikings. One team's 4-0. The other team's the New York Jets. That should say enough right there. Come on. If you saw my Devontae Adams video, you understand that I am not a Jets person. Don't support the Jets. And today is not going to be the first day. I'm sorry. Give me the Vikings all the way. But now to the 1 o'clock window. First matchup, I feel like, once again, almost like easy pick'ems because it's like you got one team that's like looking pretty decent and one team that's not. It's weird though because of all things, I'm actually about to say the Panthers look decent with Andy Dalton. I can't believe I just said those words. Goodness gracious, Jesus take the wheel. But yeah, I think the Panthers are gonna upset Caleb Williams here in the Bears. I know it sounds crazy, but once again, the Bears have just kind of looked a little iffy. I know they had a really great game this past Sunday, but overall, the Bears so far, not a team that I really want to trust personally. So you're gonna have to give me the Panthers in this one. I'm gonna be so mad if I finally pick the Panthers to win and they don't win. I'm gonna be hot. But in this one, give me the Panthers. That's my first one. Another 1 o'clock game. Can't believe I'm saying this because if this game happened 3 to 4 weeks ago, I'd be saying, oh, the Dolphins are easily gonna win. But give me the Patriots. I mean, come on. They lost to the Titans. They made Mason Rudolph look like a good quarterback and a hero. Which, by the way, Will Levis should be out of a job. They're on the bye week, so we don't have to worry about them this week. But I'm just saying, like, Will Levis has looked just, honestly, horrendous. But, above all else, one team's injury prone and injured as all get out. The other one's not. So, simple as that. Give me the Pats in this one. Also on 1 o'clock. Now, this one I feel like is going to be a runaway. Because if you've watched any of the last 2 weeks, King Henry has ran away and beat the brakes off whoever he's played, being the Cowboys or the Bills. So when the Bengals come to town, and, they have a few wins to their resume, basically beating up on the Panthers. And yeah, I'm going to go the Ravens here. I'm sorry. There's no doubt about it. No discussion to be had. Give me the Ravens. Simple as that. I wouldn't be shocked if Derrick Henry has another huge day. I mean, at this point, he's on pace for 2,000 yards again. I think he's going to keep that pace and get at least about a good 120 yards in the bank easily. No doubt about it in my mind. So give me the Ravens. Then continuing on in the games we got on the slate, we got Commanders Browns. Now, if this was the beginning of the season, I might be a little on the fence about the Commanders. Given that Jayden Daniels has made history with the best completion percentage in first 4 starts by any quarterback, I'm not talking about rookies. Like he beat '07 Brady, which I'd say on record is like one of the best quarterback seasons ever. I mean, that's a story for another day. When I say one of, but gotta be up there. So when you're doing stuff like that, you gotta go Commanders. Especially when the way the Browns have looked, they're starting to have the injuries pile up. I mean, Nick Chubb's come back, which good for Nick Chubb. Good to see him back. Great to hear he's back at practice. But gotta go to Commanders. There's no doubt, no questions here. Then we have Colts Jaguars. simple as the Jaguars terrible. The Jaguars haven't won a game since sometime in 2023. Ooh, ooh, goodness gracious, you're creeping on 365 days of losing. At that point, I'm not gonna be the person to be like they're gonna win now. No, I'm sorry. I'm an Anthony Richardson believer. If not, Joe Flacco came out there and was putting the whooping on the Steelers. So, no matter who's in that quarterback, I got Indy in this one. Simple as that. I mean, when you look at Indy anyway, Jonathan Taylor, your Michael Pittmans as weapons, the Colts are a very simple pick here for me. Now, for a very fun 1 o'clock game, the return of Stephon Diggs to Buffalo. I'm going to go Texans in this one. Genuinely, the Texans are on all cylinders. They're firing off. As I say, they're one of the top contenders in the AFC. To me, you got your Chiefs, your Ravens, your Texans, and I guess Bills is up there too, of course. But like the Texans are above the Bills in my opinion, and I think that's what's going to happen this Sunday. Easy as that. Not much conversation to be had there, in my opinion. Give me the Texans. Now another game where, dear God, the Raiders and the Broncos. Ooh, who's worse? Like, I'll be honest, Bo Nix looked pretty decent in the rain. Cortland Sutton had a nice little day. They beat the Jets. Not that that's like a, crazy thing to brag about, but you beat the Jets. The Raiders are kind of falling apart right now. I mean, Devontae Adams wants out. Max Crosby out. They were both out with injuries and stuff. Devontae Adams wants to be traded out. Made a video about that if you want to go watch. Appreciate it. So, I mean, like, it's really hard to convince myself that the Raiders are on the upward swing here. So I'm going to take the Broncos. This is one of those 50-50 games, though, that if it goes left, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think the Broncos got this. Now, we got some more games on the slate because we've now entered the 4 o'clock window. We got Cardinals 49ers. I'm on the fence because San Fran, one of those teams with a lot of talent. No doubt about it. A lot of talent. They look really good. They always have. But, the Cardinals have looked pretty decent besides the Commanders game. And they have a very, nice little offense going. 49ers also dealing with injuries because McCaffrey's still not there. At the point of this video, Kittle's questionable. I don't know what his status is for Sunday. And so I'm feeling a little bit of upset. Put a little upset sauce on my burger right now. So I'm gonna go Cardinals in this one. A little crazy. If you're making parlays off my money lines with the picks, this was one you might want to leave off the parlay. Personally, I'm be honest with you, but I'm gonna go upset here, and I think the Cardinals might pull something off. Now, next game, I feel like this is obvious. It's Packers-Rams. Packers. There's no questions here. The Rams look atrocious. They're once again also dealing with the injury bug. They lost to the Bears, and I'm picking the Panthers over the Bears, which speaks volumes. So, give me the Packers. Jordan Love is back. It's weird, though, because Jordan Love has not won a game this season. Both of their wins have been with Malik Willis, so, quarterback battle brewing. I don't know. But, not for nothing else. Simple as nothing else. Give me the Packers in this one. They're definitely going to beat the Rams. And then we have another very simple matchup here in the 4 o'clock window. I mean, the 4 o'clock window is going to be where you take a nap, I guess. Or I might take my nap while watching Red Zone. Shout out Sky Hansen. Because you got the Giants and Seahawks. One team just took their first loss. And pretty much besides Detroit's onslaught offense, who are Super Bowl contenders, they're undefeated. Then you have the Giants. I think people are noticing my thing with New York teams of I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't think they're good. Malik Neighbors is phenomenal. That is it. That's one person. We're talking 11 on the field. Only one guy that's decent. So, unfortunately, Malik Willis cannot beat everybody by himself. Malik Neighbors, cannot beat everybody by himself. So, without a doubt, give me the Seahawks. Ain't no conversations happening there. But now to Sunday Night Football. This is a matchup that I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm on the fence of who to pick here because, everything points towards Dallas. They took a loss in Baltimore. Dak Prescott said, jump off now or whatever, with the bandwagon, don't believe in us now, watch what happens. They beat the Giants. Everything's primed for them to go on a little bit of a win streak here after getting, pretty much, I guess bullied by Derrick Henry would be the right word because he is, child. He was stiff-arming cats. It was crazy. But, given that they were pretty much getting, full-blown just raffle-stomped by the king, and they've been doing well since, everything points towards you should pick Dallas. right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cue that renegade music that the Steelers play. I am a Mike Tomlin believer. They always find a way to win random games and end up above 500 every year of his career. And this seems like the perfect trap game to do it. I'm sorry. I'm going to go Steelers at home, upset, Sunday Night Football, primetime ball, Justin Fields all the way. Go Steelers. Words I never thought I'd say. But hey, I'm believing in Pittsburgh. Once again, if you're going to Moneyline Parlay, you probably want to leave this one off like the Cardinals. Yeah, you might want to leave this one off the parlay. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm just going to be real with y'all. But I'm going to go Steelers. I'm going to go with the upset here. Stir the pot. Now, Monday Night Football, you got Saints Chiefs in Arrowhead. I put it simply. Alvin Kamara, he's smooth. Not the best running back in the league against Derrick Henry. I don't know if you can tell that's my answer already. But hey, I'm not picking against the Chiefs. I said this in the last video, and I'll probably reiterate this a couple more times. Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. You don't bet against the man. You just get irritated as he beats your teams and wins every year. So simple as that. Give me the Chiefs. No arguments there. Yes, I know they just lost Rashid Rice. What are they going to do? They still have Travis Kelce, who's, at any moment he can show up and jump in the time capsule. I've also said, if you watch my Devontae Adams video, that they should trade for Devontae Adams. So we'll see what they do. But without a doubt, Xavier Worthy still exists. Mahomes probably can do the old Brady thing when he starts making punt returners look good. So, without a doubt, give me the Chiefs. But that's all my picks. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all watching. If you want to like, subscribe, hit those bells and wings and things down below, it'd be much appreciated. As I like to say, ain't no way like the Harding way, y'all. Peace.